Good afternoon, welcome back to Gunning Down a Dream, coming to you on this beautiful day. I hope all of you are doing great and well. I am coming to you with another video on the Smith&Wesson M&P10 chambered in 308. In today's video, this is going to be a follow-up on the rifle from where I mounted the Vortex Strike Eagle 1x8x24 scope. It is illuminated with a red dot, and in this video I would like to do a huge thank you to all of you folks out there that have subscribed to our channel so far. That is a great thing for you guys, taking your time to watch our videos and giving us your precious time of day to watch our videos in the support of the Second Amendment, and support of our veterans, and in support of the firearms community, as we need a lot of folks right now for the support of the Second Amendment and the firearms community. I also wanted to mention that I am in no way employed by or sponsored by any people or companies that I may mention in the videos. I am just a supporter of different products and different companies. So I wanted to get that out of the way, and we are at our private shooting facility. Everything is being done in a safe manner. We are going to be doing the first 50 rounds at around 50 yards away with this scope today, and I wanted to get this video out there. We are also going to be having another video coming out here before too long on the Smith&Wesson M&P10. That is the AR-15 that we just recently unboxed. We are going to be doing a firing on that, putting the first rounds through it to see how it handles. I have no doubt that it will be just as great as this rifle here, and then we will be doing more customization videos on each of these rifles. I'm also going to be seeking out the Smith&Wesson M&P22, so that would actually match this 223x556, and then also the 308 rifle, which is what we're shooting today. The 223x556 is the rifle we unboxed yesterday. The Smith&Wesson M&P15 Sport 2, and then we will be doing some customization on both of these rifles. This rifle here, we're going to be, as I've mentioned in the past, changing out the handguard and putting a low profile gas block on here, and then I'm going to attempt to find a ambidextrous charging handle with a wider handle on it, so it's easier to use and manipulate. I do have my the books or the pamphlets that came with this particular scope. One of these is for the reticle specifically, and then the other one is specifically just for the scope. I do have those with me today in case I have to make any adjustments. It does, on this particular scope, the Vortex Strike Eagle, have 11 illuminated settings on it. This will be the first time I have been able to shoot this rifle with the scope on there. And then I briefly wanted to touch on the M&P15. I do believe what I'm going to do is run a combination set on that with a EOTech holographic sight and then the pop-out magnifier. I did see that a couple sets are available for that, where you might be able to get a little extra pricing off of those if you buy them as a set. I wanted to do another huge shout out to McDonald's Guns up in Marion, Indiana. Jeff, thank you for everything that you do, brother, supporting our firearms community and keeping us able to be armed and protected to protect our family and actually keeping firearms and ammunition available to us. No matter what you have to do, you are always making sure you've got something to offer to us in the firearms community. So I want to say thank you for that, brother. And basically, right now, with the way things are in the world, we are nearing this election, and depending on which way it goes, things could get better in terms of firearms and ammunition, or things could get a lot worse where they're even more scarce with the firearms and ammunition. There are a few different places that I have mentioned in a previous video where the ammunition is available, whether it's handgun ammo or rifle rounds or even shotgun rounds. The pricing on the ammunition may not be what we're used to paying for it, because folks are charging a lot more because of the demand. And I try to understand that as much as possible, but being an avid shooter and an avid Second Amendment supporter, that is a hard pill to swallow when you're trying to practice shooting and doing target practicing and just trying to have some ammunition for personal protection as well. I personally do have a decent amount of ammunition that I have collected over the years, but there's never enough. So for those of you folks out there on a budget, there are budget-friendly options when it comes to these rifles on the AR platform, whether it's an AR-15 or an AR-10. There are cheaper options out there. If you do some searching around, you can still find some rifles, and then that goes the same with ammunition as well. The pricing on the ammunition is not great, as I've mentioned, but it is available. I have seen that a lot of the federal ammunition, they actually have been selling ammunition from federalpremium.com, and I have seen on some other websites where folks are actually selling the federal premium ammunition, and what I've mentioned is it looks like they have purchased it and they have marked the price up on that, which I do not think that that's cool at all. It's not local firearms shops or even online e-commerce firearms dealers. It's individuals that have purchased the ammunition in bulk amounts and they're selling it for high dollar prices. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into today's video on this M&P rifle here, the M&P10, which is chambered in .308, again with the Vortex Strike Eagle scope. This is going to be the first 50 rounds through the scope, so bear with me. I've got some targets set up down range to try and dial it in and see where it's actually hitting at. And coming up soon, I am going to try to pick up a GoPro Max. From what I understand, I've been doing research. It records on both sides of the camera, so it can record downrange, and then it would also record me. And then again, I am continuously working on learning the Adobe video editing software and trying to get these videos to where they look nice and neat for you folks out there. So I wanted to do another huge thank you to all of you folks for tuning in and supporting us and supporting the cause of what our channel's about for the Second Amendment, veterans, and just the freedom of protecting our country and our family. So I'm going to get over here and I'm going to look through my scope and get lined up here down range for my targets. I've got to get my hearing protection going right now. I'm not in the mood to have my ears ringing for the next couple days, so we are going to get this put on target right here. The firearm is it is on safe, and it is ready to go. This will be the first shot with the scope. Alrighty, I've got her on paper. I've got her on our targets down there. Alright, let's see if I can see through here where we hit. That was the first shot. Here comes the second shot. I'm going to adjust my magnification. Back that up just a little bit to see where we're hitting at. So it is getting on the target down there. I wish that I could have the camera pointing that direction so you guys could see. But again, that is another work in progress that I am working on to be able to make these very universal videos for you folks. Alright, I have two targets set up downrange. Again, I said it's about 50 yards down there. So we're going to see what we've got to do to get this dialed in. And so far, I'm absolutely loving the Vortex Strike Eagle scope. I may even pick up a second one of those for another one of my rifles. Here we go. I believe this will be about the 5th shot. It's actually a little bit low and to the left, so I'm going to have to make some adjustments, it looks like. It's definitely putting them on target down there. I'm very pleased with this Smith&Wesson rifle and the scope. I love shooting my rifles. I love shooting, period, and that shouldn't be something that's taken away from us folks that are law-abiding citizens and do what we have to do to appease the law. And you know, I wanted to mention a lot of this stuff going on right now with the ATF, and I've recently decided to rename them Always Thieving Firearms, because when I say that, they're trying to come up with and make different rulings and different specifications on stuff that shouldn't be done, because that's infringement on our rights and what our forefathers had put into the Constitution. So again, this is just different stuff that we've got to continue the pursuit of doing so we can maintain our personal protection rights and maintain everything that we've got to do to keep our Second Amendment rights, so we can protect the other amendments as well. Go ahead and make a little bit more of adjustments here on that. So it's putting them on the paper down there. It's a couple inches low and to the left, but it is hitting inside the box. So that is pretty good for being right out of the box and mounted onto the rifle. And I'm very pleased with the outcome of that. Very dependable products here with little to no adjustments made at all. Just a little tweaking on the both of these. So we're going to go ahead and continue with our targets. Nothing better than the smell of gun smoke. I love it. So with the scope and stuff like that, you can actually get the mount and the scope. I have seen it online as low as $300, all the way up to $500. The Vortex Strike Eagle scope. So if you're looking, it's a budget, more of a budget friendly scope. It's mid to high grade in terms of quality. It's not at the bottom of the food chain, and it's not at the very high end either. It's probably right up there, right past halfway a little bit. So that is the Vortex Strike Eagle 1x8x24 scope with the Vortex scope mount as well. I did want to definitely say another huge thank you to those of you folks out there that have subscribed to our channel so far and taking your precious time to watch our videos. As always, it's greatly appreciated. And for those of you folks that have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Everything's a work in progress. I'm getting better at this video quality and video making stuff too. So if you would also drop down into the comments and maybe even share if you're in support of the Second Amendment and veterans and the pursuit of happiness and protecting your family, then you're at the right place here at Gunning Down a Dream. That is what we are striving for, is supporting the firearms community and supporting our veterans and supporting family home protection and anything to do with the Second Amendment and firearms and our United States of America. Again, this is Gunning Down a Dream. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.